My name is Shiny, and today we are going to go through every single new animation that has been added to Minecraft Demon Slayer Sun Breathing, or also known as Hinokami Kagura. To give off some more context, today we are using the Minecraft Kimetsu no Yaiba mod created by Orca, and the update we're on is version 2 for Minecraft 1.20.1. This update has practically added animation to every single breathing form as well as blood demon arts, but for this video specifically, we're only going to be covering sun breathing / Hinokami Kagura. If you take a look at our hotbar right there, we have 4 Nichiren blades and all of them are able to use sun breathing in one form or other. So this first one we got is the Nichiren Blade Black, which is a simple Nichiren blade that you have a chance of getting whenever you spawn into this world. It's a random chance. And we also have the original Tanjiro sword. You can see the circular black tsuba, and later on he's gonna get Rengoku's flame tsuba, which looks absolutely sick. This is probably one of my favorite Nichiren blade designs in general. And of course, not to forget, the strongest swordsman's Nichiren blade, Tsugikuni Yoriichi's own original Nichiren blade. Look at this. Not gonna lie, this one is also top tier. In general, I really love sun breathing, so Yoriichi and Tanjiro's blade, man, they look absolutely beautiful. You might be wondering, what are the difference between these blades? Basically, Tanjiro's blade, you can use both water and Hinokami Kagura. Black Nichiren blade can only use Hinokami Kagura, while Yoriichi's blade actually classifies the form as sun breathing and has an exclusive 13th form that only Yoriichi can use. But I will only showcase that at the end of the showcase, so let's begin off showcasing Hinokami Kagura using Tanjiro's sword, because we are morphed into Tanjiro himself right now, which by the way, the model looks absolutely stunning as well. So if we quickly go over inside our house, Nezuko is just chilling right there. We have our own Hinokami Kagura's dancing place right here that Tanjiro's dad always used to do, or I guess it's more like the Kamado's family's tradition. But yeah, we got the 2 dummies, which tell us the amount of damage that our blade and move does, which is quite useful. As you can see, even the normal swings have animations now, which consists of 2, and sometimes very rarely it also has like a 3rd animation where he smashes the ground, but it is on the rarer side. The first thing we have to do is we have to cycle through the moves until you see Hinokami Kagura right there in the chat. Right click, and then now we have activated the Hinokami Kagura mode using our blade. Actually, let me go put my swords back into the house quickly. Oh, yo Nezuko. So I'm just gonna put the original sword here and the second sword here. And then put Yoriichi's sword right here. We're gonna transform to Yoriichi later on, so stay tuned for that. And let's go back to showcasing the moves. So first thing you would realize once you activated Hinokami Kagura is the sword flames are now flame instead of water, and it looks sick, doesn't it? So bright and so nice. I really love this addition, you know, it actually feels like you are using that form's breathing style even when you're not using the moves. So in total, Tanjiro's sword has 12 sun breathing forms, but in the chat, it is classified as Hinokami Kagura instead of sun breathing, because that is how Tanjiro called it after all. Without much to waste, let's begin off with the very first move. So right here, let's cycle back, which is Hinokami Kagura Dance, otherwise in Japanese known as Hinokami Kagura Enbu. All we have to do is right click, and that is the animation. Isn't that beautiful? First person is like this. Man, just by having animations added, the whole game feels so much more clean now. You guys should be getting different perspectives from my replays as well. It's just beautiful, isn't it? But into comparison, a normal swing is 42 damage, while Enbu is 96 damage, so that's nearly twice as much as damage, so it is much stronger to use moves. However, I do have to warn you that there is a cooldown, so watch out for that. But yeah, that is Hinokami Kagura Enbu. Second move we got is Hinokami Kagura Clear Blue Sky, or Hinokami Kagura Hekira no Ten. This is the move he used against Enmu when he had to cut the train's neck. So we're gonna actually use it around middle here. Hekira no Ten. Look at that. Isn't that so sick? So again, 96 damage, The damage value is the same, but the range is much bigger. And you have to warn that it cuts sideways, so you know, if your opponent's facing yourself, then it's not gonna move. You gotta make sure to swap. But yeah, looks absolutely beautiful once again. Hikira no Ten. Next move we got is Hinokami Kagura, Raging Sun, or Hinokami Kagura, Retsujitsu Kokyo. This one's a simple right-left swish combo. If you look at from front, yeah, very clean. Some animations, if you have realized, is reused, but I don't think it matters because, you know, the sword motion is the same, so it just looks aesthetically pleasing either way, so I have no problem with it. In fact, I love it a lot more, you know, there's consistency in the animations. So yeah, that is Retsujitsu Kokyo. Next move we got is Hinokami Kagura, Burning Bones Summer Sun, or Hinokami Kagura, Shakkotsu Enyo. Again, let's just right click it. So this move, classically, is my favorite sun-breathing move inside this mod. Not for its looks, even though it does look quite sick, but because personally I find it the strongest move. The reason why is if you have realized, it hits twice. So 96 damage times 2. 192 damage. That is an actual power horse. Very useful in PvP, and it also parries different attacks as well. So I recommend this move a lot. I practically abuse this move whenever I play with my friends. But yeah, that is the Shakkotsu Enyo. Next move we have is Hinokami Kagura, Sunflower Frost, or in Japanese, Hinokami Kagura, Youkatotsu. This one is the stabbing move, which he used in the very finale. I do not remember if he used it before that, honestly. You guys can tell me if you guys have very good memory. But yeah, I just remember it as one of the moves he used in the very end. And since it's kind of hard to see on a dummy, but this move has immense amount of knockback. If we quickly summon a creeper here, we should be able to see the knockback it does. Youkatotsu. Or not, it kind of kills the opponent too fast. Okay, maybe an iron golem is actually better. Hey, hey, Karasu! Youkatotsu. Yeah, that's more like it. So that is the amount of knockback it does. Very strong once again. Next move we have is Hinokami Kagura, Dragon Sun Halo Head Dance. In Japanese, it is equally long. Hinokami Kagura, Michiun no Ryu Kaburimai. So aesthetically, this has to be the best looking move for Hinokami Kagura. Just take a look at this beauty. Oh my god, the range is so big we actually hit the tree. Oh my goodness, this is so good. Look at that. So the only problem I have with this move is that the cooldown is incredibly long, but the range is crazy and you can slice up a lot of enemies. And also, if you have realized how I'm zigzagging the mouse, you can somewhat change the directions you are going, so it can be quite an unexpected move towards your opponents, because they would never know which way you are going. That is so sick. If you go from front, it's like that. Yeah, visually the most stunning move by far. Michiun no Ryu Kaburimai. Next move we got is Hinokami Kagura, Setting Sun Transformation. Not really, but the move that almost finished Akaza. I mean, it technically did, but not really. If you guys watch the movie, it will make sense to you what I'm saying. In Japanese, it is called Hinokami Kagura, Shayo Tenshin. So this one without animation felt very weird before, but now that it has an animation, man, just look at it. You actually go fully upside down to slash your opponent, which makes much more sense because the flame particles is quite high up. Just like that. That is so beautiful, dude. If you can finish Akaza off with this move inside this game, it's probably gonna be one of the most satisfying things you can do. But yeah, that is Shayo Tenshin. Next, we got Hinokami Kagura, Solar Heat Haze. Also, in Japanese, Hinokami Kagura, Hirin Kagero. Very stunning move again. The range is very short, but just take a look at this. Okay, maybe higher up is better. Yeah. Oh man. Beautiful gradation. from blue flames into red flames. Wow. Practicality, it's not really a good move, but it is surely one to please your eyes, because what can I say? So stunning. But yeah, that is Solar Heat Haze. Next one is a movement, Hinokami Kagura Beneficent Radiance. In Japanese, it would be Hinokami Kagura Kiki Onko. Let's try to go a bit further away around here. Kiki Onko. We are able to hit both the dummies. Oh, dude, that is so good. Look at that. Wow. Man, Orca, thank you for working on this mod tirelessly, because this is... I am excited to make a lot of Demon Slayer videos, honestly. I really do hope that people enjoy it as well, because, you know, if possible, I do want to make a lot of Demon Slayer content. To this day, I would say it's my favorite mod. Jujutsu Kaisen mod, also very nice. I love it a lot, but Demon Slayer is what kickstarted my channel, so I have like this deep love of Demon Slayer content, or just the series in general. But yeah, that is Beneficent Radiance. Next one is another movement. It is Hinokami Kagura Fire Wheel, or in Japanese, Hinokami Kagura Kasha. So this one is slightly weird. Whenever you right click, it hops a bit. But if you combine with the parkour mod that I'm using, which allows you to do these dodges and stuff, there's a front flip and back flip in parkour mod. So if you combine the front flip with Kasha, this is what you get as the end result. Kasha. And I think that looks a lot more accurate to the manga. Look at that. I guess the anime as well. Yeah, beautiful. So good. And the range is crazier in this one compared to Beneficent Radiance as well. So yeah, combining parkour mod with Demon Slayer mod, it gives you some very spectacular results. Next one is not an attack move, but a dodging move. Hinokami Kagura Fake Rainbow, which in Japanese is Hinokami Kagura Genichiko. So this one, despite it having a swing animation, it is not meant for attack. Oh, I just right-clicked the claw. Okay, let me right-click again. Just like that. So you leave like a dust of rainbow particles and then you TP, usually behind your opponent. Oh, actually, the rainbow particles leave the damage, but the swing itself does not actually cause any damage, as you can see. So I recommend to use this move right next to your opponent. You can damage him while disappearing and taking your distance from your opponent. So yeah, it's basically an emergency escape moveset. Last move we got is Hinokami Kagura Flame Dance, which in Japanese is the exact same name but different kanji. Hinokami Kagura Embu. So yeah, you start off with Embu and end off with Embu. Quite artistic, isn't it? Embu for this one looks like this. You swing horizontally and vertically both. Again, I would say this is a very practical move because the cooldown is quite fast and the range is also very nice. A guaranteed 96 damage once again. So yeah, that was it for all the 12 moves that the Sun Breathing has. So now that we have finished covering Hinokami Kagura and Tanjiro's movesets, I would like to quickly morph myself into the strongest swordsman, Tsugikuni Yoriichi, and showcase off the 13th form. So be right back. Now that we've turned ourselves into Tsugikuni Yoriichi, let's now showcase our 13th form to Sumiyoshi. I think that was his name, you know, one of the ancestors of Tanjiro. So, the first thing you would realize when you cycle through using Yoriichi's sword is it properly says Sun Breathing instead of Hinokami Kagura, which I guess it makes sense. That is what it's supposed to be called, Hinokokyu instead of Hinokami Kagura. And if we go all the way until 12th form, and if we click again, there it is. Sun Breathing 13th form, Hinokokyu 13の型. So what this is, it's not its own move, but it basically cycles through all the moves from the first form into the 12th form, which really is what 13th form is all about, connecting everything to make it one smooth attacking sequence that he can go on forever and forever. So without further ado, I guess we should start using it, shall we? Hinokami Kagura 13の型. Yeah. That was a lot going on, wasn't it? Let's try using it again. Yeah, did you guys catch that? Because I was struggling to keep up all the attacks, honestly. So I'm not too sure if I made it like the most cinematic way possible, but yeah, nevertheless, I'm just speechless every time I use this move. So once you get a proper hang of it, it's probably gonna be a lot better. Okay, I keep on messing up the Hikira no Ten, but oh, jeez. There's so much going on. Okay, there we go. That's more like it. And we're gonna, yep, TP here. And there was another TP there. Yep, another TP there. Oh, yeah, dude. Fruit Team Form's actually ridiculous, but that is pretty much what it is. The strongest moveset you can have in this game, because the thing is, you do all 12 moves without cooldown in between. You know how ridiculously overpowered that is? Not to forget that, you know, Yoriichi's sword is literally stronger than an average sword, because look, 140 damage instead of 96. What do you mean? That's ridiculously OP. So if we do the Burning Bone Summer, 140 to 280 damage. Like what? What are you on about? It's just that strong. It's just that crazy. He is the strongest after all. So yeah, now that we have covered every single move possible, I would like to end off this video by quickly clapping Muzan's... What? Anyway, using Yoriichi. So it's gonna be a very quick fight, but it's gonna be fine. So let me go ahead, make it nighttime, and go spawn in Muzan, Kibutsuji Muzan. The time is night now, and we have got ourselves the Kibutsuji Muzan spawn egg. And also, if you guys have realized the details on our sword, I have added the Crimson Red Blade enchantment on it, which you can get through just right-clicking Nezuko. And then now our blade is shiny red glint and looks absolutely beautiful. Look at this thing. Who knew that you can make Yoriichi's sword even more pleasing to the eyes? So yeah, there's no way that we can lose to Muzan. We will simply just activate our Demon Slayer mark immediately and then lock in using our 13th form, so right here. So yeah, let's see how the fight is gonna go. We're going to spawn our boy right over here, punch him, and then activate our Demon Slayer mark, and then let's go. 13th form. Okay, that completely missed. That's a bit embarrassing. I can't even see Muzan, dude. I don't know where we are. Okay, we erase around 1/4 of his health, I guess. Okay. And we can always just swing our sword to parry his attacks as well. I think the cooldown is almost over. Yep. Let's use it again. There we go. I think we dodged his explosive move that is always guaranteed to happen on him. Oh my goodness. In first person, it's actually even more confusing. I got no idea what is going on. Okay. He is less than half health now. We have to wait for our recharge a bit. Okay. Ow! He made us go really far away there, actually, which I do not appreciate. We can eat our steak while fighting as well. Look at that. Okay, that actually barely did any damage. Not so good. Okay, let's wait for our sword to cool down a bit. I honestly expected to have a lot more easier fight as a Yoriichi, but I guess player Yoriichi is not as strong as... Eh? Okay, I don't know what happened, but we crashed as if it was like a server in game. How's that possible?
Bruh.
Oh! Okay, anyway. Surely we can just finish it off for... Okay, really? He had to do that move on the spot? Does he have the mouth open? Oh, that is disgusting! What is that? Okay, let's back off once. Pretty sure we can finish him off over here. There we go, 13th form. I don't even know what is going on. Eat again. Hikira no Ten. Okay, I wish he didn't like juggle us like up into the air. That is actually quite annoying. Oh, let's finish him off with our normal swings. Might as well. Where'd he go? There we go. Okay, that was a lot tougher than I expected. You know what? Let's compare how the mob Yoriichi does, because now that guy is actually overpowered. But to be fair, I guess Muzan is supposed to be fought with like multiple players on a multiplayer server, so considering that, maybe it's not too bad, and we didn't have to like run away that much, except that it's more like he kept on knocking us away. But yeah, let me quickly spawn in the mobs and see how they fight. So we spawned Yoriichi's mob right here, and if you have realized, every character also has animation added to them now, so that's quite sick, isn't it? Seeing all the AI mobs just having complete animations whenever they're fighting. Like, it's gotta be complete chaos if you have like a battle royale using them. Now on the other side, let's spawn in Muzan. Whoa! Oh! Oh! Okay. It's going a lot better this time. Or okay, I feel embarrassed now. What? I forgot how ridiculously overpowered you were. I mean, this is canonically more accurate, by the way, but wow. Did Muzan like actually die, or did he like explode into multiple pieces? Which one is it in this mod? I'm not too sure, but one thing for sure, he gets demolished instantly if he... Wait, his HP just went from 100 to 1 in one shot. Oh my god, okay. I guess that's the true powers, isn't it? So yeah, that was it for Sun Breathing Showcase. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If there's any other breathing styles you guys want me to cover, please leave it down in the comments below. And if you also want me to showcase Blood Demon arts, please tell me that as well. And I am keen to upload some other content regarding Demon Slayer as well. And one video that I'm very excited to show you guys soon is the Menhunt Bodice Demon Slayer 2025 edition. So yeah, that's about it. Again, thank you all for watching till the end, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Goodbye! Thank you for watching, everyone!